Hey Bruno, this is Donald Cunningham. I wanted to talk to you today about some things you can do to improve and increase your online presence. I'm looking at your website here, and it looks good. Very good looking, very eye-catching website. So let's talk about what we can do to get more people to find your website. Okay, now when I do a search, I do a search here in Google search for junk removal Long Beach. Okay, and your name after the sponsor, your name is the first one that comes up for Long Beach, which is great. Okay, now I would do a search on junk removal Los Angeles County, and see your name doesn't even come up on the first page. And it's been found that 90% of the searches, people who search do not go past the first page, and they make the selection from what they can find on the first page. So now there are three things that we can do today to bring you more customers to your website. So the three things I wanted to talk about are content, citations, and backlinks. The first thing I wanted to talk about is content. Now, content is anything on your homepage, including pictures and words. Now, when Google is ranking a website, it's reading words. So the more words you have on your homepage, causes Google to rank you higher. So it's been found that a minimum of 1,500 words on your home page is what you would want to have. Okay, I did a word count on your front page, and you have 305 words on your home page. Okay, now this is the website of one of your top competitors that was found at the top of the first page when we did a search for junk removal in Los Angeles County. Now, I did a word count on their homepage, and they have almost 3,400 words on their homepage. So, in order to beat them as far as the word count, you would have to raise your word count in your content on your homepage to 35 or 3,600 words. Okay, now this is a tool that I use called SEMrush. And what it does, it gives me the background details that Google uses when it's ranking a website. So this is your competitor in SEMrush, and it's shown, well, yeah, let me back up. We want to look at as far as the content is concerned, we need to also be concerned about keywords. And that's the amount of keywords that are in your content that are being used in searches to find you. So now in your competitor, they're being found for 14 organic keywords. You can take a look at them. Okay, these are the top keywords that they're being found for. Get it all out junk, get it all junk removal downing, get it all out. So that's their brand name. So that's the top searches in there. That means that they are being searched for by their name. But then you come down and you have dumpster rental, junk removal, Montebello, and so on. So those are the top keywords that they are being found for. Okay, now this is your site in SEMrush. Shows that you're being found for 27 organic keywords, which is more than they are. Junk removal Long Beach, call Bruno. Junk removal Long Beach trash pickup. So there's not a match here as far as as far as the keywords that you're being found for and the keywords that they're being found for. So what you could do is include the same keywords that they're being found for in your content, and then your site would also rank for those keywords. So then what you would want to do as far as content is concerned, you want to up your count to to over 3,500 words of content on your homepage. But then you would want to also include the keywords that your competitor is being found for, as well as the keywords that you're being found for. Okay, the next thing I wanted to talk about is citations. Now, citation is your name, address, and telephone number. Now, I have here as the result of a Google search, and on this side we have our organic listing, and then over here we have our map section, which we also call the map pack. Okay, this is your competitor here. So if I click on here, it shows me their profile, and then we get here in the profile, we get the name, address, and phone number down here. And that is their citation, which is also known as a NAP. Now, the important thing about this, as far as your ranking is concerned, is that you want to have your NAP listed in online directories. Online directories such as these are Yelp, Bing, Yahoo, BBB, Yellow Pages, and so forth. In addition to these that we see in the chart, there are also a couple of hundred other directories that your NAP can be listed in. Now, there's a site called Bright Local, and on that site, you can actually find all the directories that your NAP is listed in. And you can find the directories that your competitor's NAP is listed in, and then match that, and then in addition to that, get your NAP listed in even more directories than your competitor. Okay, now the third thing I wanted to talk about is backlinks. Now, backlink is when one site links to another site online. And the site being linked to is the one that gets authority. It's like the site that is linking to your site is giving your site a recommendation. So the more backlinks you have linking to your site, the more powerful your presence is going to be. So Google ranks it by authority. So the more sites linking to your site gives your site more authority. Now, this is your site here back in SEMrush, and it shows here that you only have three backlinks linking to your site. Okay, now we're back to your competitor site in SEMrush. And you can see here they have 419 sites linking back to their site. So that's giving them much more authority than your site with only the amount that you have. So I click here. Okay, now this shows me all the sites that are linking back to their site. Now what we can do here, we can get these same sites to link back to your site. But in addition to that, we can get even more sites linking back to your site, which would give you more authority than your competitor, and it would push you up in Google's ranking. Okay, that's it in a nutshell. Those are the things I wanted to go over with you. Again, we went over content. You want to have, in order to beat out your competitor, you want to have like over 35 to 4,000 words on your homepage. But in addition to that, you want to have more keywords, and you want to have keywords that your competitors are being found for as well. And then we went over citations. You want to have during your citation listed in more directories than your competitor, again giving you more relevance to Google. And then we went over backlinks, which is a very powerful tool. And the more backlinks you have linking to your site, the more powerful your ranking is going to be. So I hope this information has been informative for you, and I hope it's something that you can use. If you have any questions or you need my help in anything, you can give me a call. My number is 714-473-0269. Again, this is Donald Cunningham. My number is 714-473-0269. Thank you for watching the video, and you have a great day.